Mexico Tech's first annual Student Leadership Award Ceremony. We're so glad you're here. Our goal tonight is to celebrate the leadership contributions and impact the Mexico Tech students have on the campus community. We also want to recognize the student and club leaders who are making the Mexico Tech such a great place to be. Welcome. Yay. I'm Jamie Wood. I'm Assistant Dean of Student Leadership and Engagement, and I am your host tonight. I'm excited to be here. This is the first time I've been here since July, and I'm so excited to be a part here of Mexico Tech. So as we get started, I have the great privilege to introduce our guest speaker tonight, Dr. David Green, who is doing our opening remarks. With over 25 years of expertise in higher education experience, Dr. Green is a leader who uses a strategic approach to foster student success and community engagement. With his doctorate in higher education administration from the University of Missouri at Kansas City, and his prior leadership experience at Virginia Commonwealth University and the Community College of Philadelphia, Dr. Green is dedicated to student-centered progress and institutional excellence, and is work as Vice President of Student Affairs here at Mexico Tech. Please join me in welcoming Dr. David Green.
Thank you, Jamie. Good evening, everyone. Kind of on my place on the page. That's everything that Jamie told me to easy as well. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being part of this amazing event. I want to thank Assistant Dean Jamie Wood for her leadership of this event and all the amazing things that she and her team have completed this year. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Rosa, and thank you, Zoe. I want to thank all the academic and non-academic departments that are participating in this inaugural all-in-one student leadership celebration, where we can recognize our many student leaders in one place. I especially want to thank Recreation and Wellbeing, who have had their own event for years and have agreed to be a part of this celebration. Thank you. Finally, I want to thank all of you for being here. Jamie asked me to have a few words, and I promise it won't take more than 30 minutes. I'm just kidding. That's my only joke, so get it out of the way. I did start writing this a few weeks ago, so I would be prepared. So I hope you do the same when you're writing a speech or any kind of thing you present. So hopefully it will speak to some of you. But when I do speak, I like to title whatever I'm going to be speaking about. So I call this Innovation, Creativity, and the Power of Collaboration and Compassionate Leadership. I want to start with a question. What do you think is the most powerful force shaping the world today? Some of you may say technology. Others might say education and some policy. But I believe it's innovation fueled by collaboration and compassion. Peter Drucker, a renowned business thinker, once said, "The best way to predict the future is to create it." Think about that for a moment. Each one of you has the power to shape the future through your ideas, your creativity, and most importantly, the way you lead. Today, I want to challenge you to think about leadership beyond titles and authority. True leadership is about fostering innovation, embracing creativity, working together, and leading with compassion. Because when these elements come together, you don't just create change, you create moments. And moments create movements. Let's talk about innovation first. When you hear the word innovation, we often think about tech giants like Apple, Microsoft, Meta, Amazon, or Google, just to name a few. But innovation is not just about groundbreaking technology. It's about rethinking how we solve problems, how we communicate, and how we lead. Creativity is the spark that drives innovation. It's about seeing possibilities where others are limited, or where others see limitations. Some of the greatest leaders in history weren't just thinkers, they were creators. They dared to challenge norms, question the status quo, and build something better. Take GitHub, for instance. It began as a side project to make code sharing easier among developers. What started as a tool for a few friends to collaborate more effectively has become a global power open source project for startups and even some Fortune 500 companies. That simple idea, streamlining collaboration for coders, completely transformed how software is built today. The lesson here, the most innovative ideas often start small, but they require leaders who are willing to take risks, think differently, and push forward. Now here's the catch. No one innovates alone. The best ideas don't happen in isolation. They happen when people from different backgrounds, different disciplines, and different perspectives come together to solve problems. Steve Jobs didn't build Apple by himself. He surrounded himself with brilliant engineers, designers, and visionaries who helped bring his ideas to life. Innovation isn't just about having ideas. It's about sharing them, refining them, and making them stronger through collaboration. So ask yourself, who are you surrounding yourself with? Are you working with people who challenge you, inspire you, who push you to be better? Because reality is, the best leaders are the ones who listen, learn, and embrace the strengths of others. If you want to be an innovative leader, don't just build upon your own success, help others succeed. That brings me to my next point, the impact of compassionate leadership. In all this talk of innovation and collaboration, there's one ingredient that separates good leaders from great leaders. Compassionate leadership means leading with empathy, understanding, and a genuine desire to uplift those around you. It means recognizing that leadership isn't about power, it's about people. Look at Dr. Fifi Lee, a leading figure in artificial intelligence and former chief scientist at Google Cloud. Beyond her groundbreaking work in computer vision, she's known for championing the human side of AI, emphasizing ethics, empathy, and inclusion. She created programs to bring more women and underrepresented groups into the field and push for a culture where innovation is driven not just by technology, but by social responsibility. Her leadership continues to shape AI in a way that's thoughtful, impactful, and inclusive. Compassionate leadership is not about being soft. It's about being strong enough to care. When you lead with compassion, you create an environment where people feel valued, ideas flourish, and true innovation happens. Now let me leave you with a call to action. Here's my challenge for you. Be bold enough to innovate, be humble enough to collaborate, and be strong enough to lead with compassion. The world doesn't need more leaders who just talk about change. It needs leaders who create it, leaders who listen, uplift, and inspire, leaders like you. So I ask you, how will your creativity, your collaboration, and your compassion shape the future? Because when you do, you won't just lead, you'll transform. Thank you.
Thanks for starting off our evening with this challenge. We appreciate your words to innovate, collaborate, and lead. So we've come to the part of our awards this evening, where each department will give their awards. So as each department gives their awards and is presenting in an area, if all of that group can gather for a quick picture together, that would be great. We will give the awards, and then you can shake a hand and have a picture, and then everyone will wait for that group at the end. So for mechanical engineering, please welcome Paula Smith, who will present the awards. And thank you to Dr. Michael Jackson, who will hand the awards.
Hello, everyone. All right, let's get started with mechanical engineering. For our first award, our student nominee has served as the 2024-2025 SAE Baja Project Leader, and his 13 students and 3 volunteers on a budget of $32,000, contributing over 4,500 person hours for the project. It successfully sees the life cycle of off-road vehicle development, design, fabrication, assembly, testing, documentation, and competition. Directed the team to 2 national SAE Collegiate Design Series competitions with over 100 colleges participating, and its average win place of 24. He's helped shift the team strategy towards optimization, leading to over 50% reduction in vehicle weight. He manages complex logistics, manages over 150 tasks Gantt chart that sometimes works. Hosts 4-week meetings, manages conflicts, drives production efficiency, and is recognized by his peers for his steady leadership, thorough decision-making, strong work ethic across 4 years of team involvement. Please welcome James Sandusky. All right, our next National Engineering Department award is for the undergraduate design award nominee. This individual is a senior in mechanical engineering, a key member of the NASA Blue Robotics team since its sophomore year. Recognized in 2003 for his outstanding leadership and conflict resolution. He led the automation and control team, contributing to a top 10% finish in judicial competition rounds, and securing a spot in the national finals for Blue Robotics, which ended up leading to the 3rd highest material moved after everything was finished. Even though he has finished with his junior-senior design obligations, he has elected to volunteer for the team, dedicating his time to revamping the automation software so that he's able to pass that along to upcoming individuals. He's known for his optimistic, solution-oriented mindset and the ability to adapt, overcome challenges, and inspire his peers. His peers speak of him as being a motivated and supportive team lead, a critical thinker who endeavors to performance through discussion and technical validation, and a multi-role contributor with consistently exceeds expectations. Please welcome Chase Dunaway. All right, our next award is for Outstanding Service nominee. This is a senior in mechanical engineering and currently the president of the New Mexico Institute of Mining and Technology Society of Automotive Engineers Collegiate Chapter. First got involved with New Mexico Tech through the Upward Bound program as a high schooler, showing strong leadership and work ethic in his high school senior year. He progressed from an intern leader from our student engineering program to our team lead currently. As the SA chapter president, he has organized and led initiatives that have pushed over 120 volunteer hours this semester and last semester, including things like the President's Golf Tournament, Science Night, and Exploration Day. He broke his team to help local events, pushing over 80 volunteer hours towards the Memorial Hospital Spring Tea, which helped generate $13,000 for the hospital. Beyond that, he's pushed his SAE group to get over $10,000 in funding to support SAE initiatives such as the SAE Baja program and SAE Caro program. And has helped host the first mechanical engineering barbecue since the COVID era. Please welcome Gabriel Chavez. Our last award goes for Undergraduate Research Award. This is an exceptional student of the Mechanical Engineering Department who plans on pursuing a master's degree. He is a key contributor to NSF-funded projects on the portable, self-sustaining vertiports for drones in the orphaned oil and gas industry. He's on the lead that design team to develop CAD models and an innovative tree-inspired vertiport structure. He's also helped create Blender animations that have enhanced the technical presentations for the project. He currently plays a violin pro in the NIOC CDC-funded project developing communications and sensor development systems for drones and UGVs in GPS-denied underground systems. He's a member of the NASA Minds team, co-author of one accepted journal article and 5 conference papers, including 2 presentations at the 2004 AIAA Aviation Conference. Please welcome Logan Moore.
words are presented again, please wait for and have a picture. So welcoming Corinne Kerfoot.
Our resident assistants so we're taking this time to recognize a few of our outstanding staff members. Our first award is the Emerging Leader Resident Assistant. This is awarded to a first-year RA who has demonstrated to the department outstanding leadership, growth, and potential. This year we have 3 recipients. The first goes to Tia Duran. Thriving and inclusive environment for her residents. Her initiative, dedication, as well as her ability to support, uplift, and foster a sense of belonging and community is truly inspiring. Our next recipient is Daniel Wall. Daniel jumped right into his role as a resident assistant at the start of the fall semester, using weekly tea time and organizing large-scale events to support our first-year students. He has consistently collaborated with fellow RAs to create meaningful, targeted programming. He has always been able to both his peers and residents offer support with any and all issues that may arise. Our final emerging leader is Kristen. Collaboration with fellow RAs across different staffs, he has strengthened connections and fostered a welcoming environment for residents. His commitment to teamwork and community building are truly inspiring. Our second department award is for Rockstar RA of the Year. This is awarded to an RA who has consistently demonstrated exceptional leadership, initiative, and dedication during their tenure as an RA on campus. This year, the award is going to Macy Niles. Over the past 2 years, Macy has consistently gone above and beyond as a resident assistant. She has offered unwavering support and reliability to her residents, fellow RAs, and the department in countless ways. In addition, she has stepped up and mentored fellow RAs, both new and old, helping them grow and excel in their positions. Macy will step up and make a difference, whether it's through academic guidance, personal support, job-related responsibilities, or simply being a constant friend. This dedication to her residents, peers, department, and NMT is why she is our RA Rockstar of the Year.
Staff and faculty gave some feedback about leadership, what's happening on campus, about essential leadership traits. And in response, we created the Student Leader Ambassador Program. We asked for nominations across campus and got quite a lot, and the following 9 students went through the program. They were nominated, they fully participated, they attended the workshops, they presented their leadership strengths to an advisory board. They completed at least 20 hours of leadership in some kind of work, community service, or campus society. And Zoe Finholm and I taught the class and worked with them over this spring semester.
My name is Zoe Finholm. I'm a student activities coordinator and I co-taught student leader ambassador. talk to the 9 listeners specifically. Your participation and your growth throughout the last quarter has been really inspiring. During the last 3 weeks, we listened to our presentations of the participants, and it's been so awesome to see how all your skills have been put to use, and we're so excited to see how you continue to grow as a career life. I'd like to now announce the first SLA program. Evan Allen. Logan Baeza. Christopher Beal, who is not here, but he's celebrating his sister's birthday. Mal Connell. Natalia Marquez. Laura Polino Manatee. Macy Niles. Joel Rodriguez. And Gabriel Sandoval. Gathered for a group picture. I want to please welcome to the stage Amanda Sines.
One thing that comes to mind when I think of these awards is I remember Coach saying, we engineered champions, which kind of stopped with me for a while. And yes, we do engineer champions, but we also engineer leaders. Sorry. We engineer leaders, we engineer society, we engineer engineers. So this just makes me really proud to see all these awards coming up. But to multiple students that I've worked with, it is amazing that they are able to make time, not only for their studies, but also for something that they love and that they're passionate about. So the first award tonight is going to go to Sports Club of the Year. softball. So softball. All right, come on, Bo, what are you doing? Don't be shy. So while they're all standing up there and taking this photo, just a couple of key points. This club became active 2 years ago. Matt came in, he created it, said I wanted to have a softball club. Well, he told me he wants to have a baseball club. And I told him it's a little bit hard to compete with just baseball. So what if we look at the softball program with Slow Pitch, and that's what they've been doing. They have 63 total volunteer hours for this year. Last year, it was nearly double that, which is so impressive. They do not have a coach. Matt is a very strong leader and contributes to this very dedicated league. They go out and they practice on the weekends. They've gone to 2 tournaments this year, and it's just really impressive to see that student leader step up and be able to contribute. And just leading into that, my next point is sports club leader of the year, and that is Matthew Thompson. All right, so I would actually like to call up our outdoor leadership and timing coach, Scott Roberts, for this next one. So this next award is going to be the Outdoor Leadership and Engagement Award, which is going to, sorry Julia, I don't know how to say it. To Julia Ludick.
Timing seems like totally an individual sport. To a good degree, that's true. You know, you're kind of responsible for how hard people are to pull. But the truth is, climbing requires a community. It requires creating a safe environment so we can push our limits. It requires throwing some sight. You know, this sport can be a little anxiety-inducing. To have a crew behind you goes a long way. The other things that really kind of encompass climbing is the ability to make everyone that you're climbing with feel like, you know, you're part of the crew, and then we're going to go drop some project together. And Julia is, without a doubt, the epitome of leadership within our sport. Within the last 4 years that I've been coaching Julia, she has been pretty much at the practice, pretty much at the competition, stewardship event, building trails, outreach, getting kids excited to go try climbing, has been involved with making the box cave and bouldering comp happen, which is a huge, huge event every year in the world. And the last 2 years, really, it's kind of been held up by Julia to a good degree. It's a lot of work coordinating an event like that. And while Julia can certainly pull hard, what really strikes me about her is certainly, you know, the sight she throws out to not just her teammates, not just the club members, but to the community in general is really significant to me. Yeah. So, you know, with all the direction and leadership that Julia has provided in the last 4 years, it has certainly made the climbing community a better place, hands down. So, round of applause for Julia.
Goes to the female and male athlete of the year. So our female athlete of the year is Isabella. So it says Isabella, but she goes by Bella. What's great about Bella is she has participated in multiple sports for the last 2 or 3 years, and we just love her contribution to the intramural world. She's a great sport. She always does it with a smile, so it's just amazing to see her be in that environment and just enjoying every second of it. And next is male athlete of the year. And this one kind of hits home a little bit different for me because he was a Toro local, and it's Anthony A.J. Baca. It's a little bit bittersweet because I've seen this, oh my gosh, I'm crying. Why am I gonna cry? I see his mom and dad sitting in the back and it just kind of pulls on the heartstrings. I've seen AJ since he was a young man playing high school basketball, and now he's about to graduate with his bachelor's degree. It's just a little bit hard, but you know. Sorry. Our next award is Recreation and Wellbeing Student Leader of the Year. That's Emiliano Gomez. Emiliano has been with our department for 2 years, has gone above and beyond anything that we've ever asked. We need a shift covered, Emiliano's on it. We need this done in the gym, Emiliano's on it. Hey, Emiliano, can you set up the basketball hoops for the gym? Can you pull down the tarps? Can you do this? Can you do that? Anything that we need, he's the go-to guy. And we're just super appreciative that he's here and part of our team. And we hope to be here on for like the next 2 years and he's studying his master's here. And I'm actually going to have Melissa announce this next.
And our next award is Coach of the Year. And this year, the Coach of the Year is Jason Oliphant. Our rugby teams. We have a men's and women's rugby team. And Jason has been with us for now almost a year and a half. He joined New Mexico Tech in January of 2024, yes? From Africa, yes. Came to little old Socorro, okay? And we love him. Everybody loves him. He has built this program. It was dwindling there for a while. We had maybe 7, committed players, and now I think there's like 5 rows in the back full of committed rugby players, men's and women's. Our women's team, we kind of go through cycles. And this year we have built up the women's team. We have about maybe 12, 13 active gals. What would you say, about 24 to 30 active men? Excuse me. And I tell you, the record is off the charts. I didn't write it down, but I know it's off the charts. I think in 3 semesters, you've only lost 6 games. And we were just joking yesterday. 3 of those games, yes? I've been in the championship to qualify for nationals, darn it. But regardless, they have done a great job. Jason has built the respect of all these students, and we are just so happy that he's part of our team. Thank you again.
to Amanda and Nate. We are so appreciative for all of the support leaders in our community. Thank you. So now, Student Government Association from SGA. Please welcome Ella Hooks, and thanks to Eli Collins, who will also be handing out the awards.
Good evening, everyone. I'm here on behalf of the Student Government Association to recognize a few of our student clubs for their hard work and dedication over the last academic year. Thank you to all of our student clubs, even the ones who will not be recognized today, because we all know that you play a significant role in making faculty more interesting and dynamic this week. We have 3 awards to present tonight. Our first award is for New Club of the Year. This award goes to the club who has made the most progress since starting in the last academic year. When picking the award nominees, several factors were considered, including the club's membership, project towards the club's goals and missions, and overall success since starting. I am happy to announce that this year's New Club Award is going to KTEK Student Radio. Since registering last fall, KTEK has shown phenomenal growth, dedicated members and officers, and strong progress towards their goal of increasing the presence of digital media around Tech's campus. Congratulations to KTEK, their advisor, Dr. Simpson, and all of the officers and members on your dedication to this year. Thank you very much. Our second award is the Club Engagement Award. This award recognizes the club that has shown high engagement within the community and from their own members. Anyone at Tech who has tried to run a club, myself included, can tell you that one of the most difficult parts is keeping members engaged and involved in this club. This is a club that truly is an example of how to keep your members engaged. This year, the award is going to Tri Beta Biology. Tri Beta hosts consistently impressive events ranging from bingo nights to outreach projects. Tri Beta members go above and beyond for community outreach events and club fairs. They are currently working on an Earth Day initiatives and a large-scale donation drive in collaboration with another club. Thank you for all you do, and congratulations on this award. Our final award, the Community Impact Club of the Year Award, goes to a club who has had a major positive impact within the community this year. This year, the award is going to Pre-Med Club in recognition of their service and dedication. Pre-Med Club has hosted several trainings such as CPR, First Aid, Narcan, and alcohol awareness trainings. These life-saving skills have been offered free to students, including students not previously involved in Pre-Med. Recently, they have been organizing a donation drive in collaboration with our last award recipient, Tri Beta. Their contributions to the community are numerous, as beyond their events, they also volunteer at the events of other clubs. Thank you for your continued dedication to service and your commitment to your mission. Congratulations.
So for our last awards for the evening, please welcome Jennifer Chapman, Dean of Student Life, to present the Institutional Awards.
Your presence up here was just. So, hello, and thank you for being here. It's good to see you all. Yeah. Really big thank you to Jamie, Zoe, and Rosa for a wonderful event, putting this all together. I have fantastic people that work with me and report to me that I can't ask for anything else. Thank you. So, our first award goes to the Outstanding Community Service Award. This award recognizes a student who has made a difference in the community by caring, volunteering, overcoming adversity, raising awareness of particular issues, or by organizing an event that has improved the group's quality of life. This student is in their second semester of their master's degree. This student logged in over 300 volunteer hours and personally helped raise over $2,000 for veterans, demonstrating a deep commitment to giving back to those who have served our country. One nominator said, "There is someone to admire and learn from as they have made a difference for the campus." Another said, "They're the type of person, when you see him, you'll automatically both go into the handshake and just have a good enough combo, leaving you with an idea in your head together. It's going to be the best day ever." It sounds good. They're part of the soccer club, was the first Grand Master President of the Phi Tau chapter of Kappa Sigma fraternity. Another person said, though, they are always very involved in other community service activities with the city of Socorro as well as their hometown of Berlin. Please give a big round of applause for our Outstanding Community Service Award winner, Bishop Cervantes. Our second award, the Emerging Leader Award. This award recognizes an individual who most widely represents New Mexico NMT's shared values, the 5 E's. This student is a biomedical science major. The student serves as a co-president and treasurer of the Pre-Med Club. They successfully secured funds from the SBA to provide CPR training in collaboration with the Socorro Search and Rescue Club. Active member of the volleyball club and a referee for both volleyball and basketball intramurals. One nominator said, "She demonstrates the reliability and approachability of a true leader." Please give a big round of applause for our emerging leader, Erica Eaton. Our third award, Shared Values Award. This award recognizes an individual. This recognizes an individual who widely represents shared values that we have. The student is a biology major. One nominator said they have demonstrated an unwavering commitment to the intersection of science and government, advocating for the voices of those STEM fields. Another said she participated in the biology department's research course, CFEG, as a freshman, and then spent the following summer conducting research at the VA Medical Center in Albuquerque. Served as one of the chairs of Techies for Progress. Another nominator also said that they're an effective public communicator, recognizing that policies, economic decisions, and personal choices often hinge on clear and impactful messaging. Another said they embody the values of advocacy, inclusion, and fearless leadership. Please give a big round of applause for our Shared Values Award winner, Toby Barnes. Student Leader of the Year. This award recognizes a student who has demonstrated excellence in both academic achievement as well as in campus and community engagement. This student is a 4-year undergraduate student majoring in chemical engineering. President of the TPB Engineering Honor Society, a writing and communications lab student assistant director, tech scholar, one of NMT's Engineering Students of the Year at the 2025 NMSPE conference. As one nominator said, very active around campus, continuously helping through being a TA. Another said, real team player, leader, and always willing to talk. Please give that one thing. Please give a big round of applause for our Student Leader of the Year, Ariana Alberts. And just as the Dean of Students, I want to thank everybody for being here, like I said, and you all are fantastic people. Please know that. I've never had as good of an experience as I've had as a professional in higher education that I have here at New Mexico Tech. Thank you.
It's been a good night. Yes? Woo! Thank you. We have some student leaders in the house. So thank you for being here tonight. It's been a pleasure getting to see all these fabulous people and see what's happening at New Mexico Tech. It gives you a picture of the whole campus. So thanks for being a part. So we're ending this evening, and so after this, we'll have a reception right outside the doors in the Fidel Ballroom landing. Please help yourselves. And then we'll have a slideshow of the pictures going through with music going, so please help yourselves to come back in here and watch the pictures. Thank you for being here. We're so glad to be here.